This is Father Collins Park, which is actually Ireland's first fully renewable, sustainable park, which was a big milestone. It happened in 2009, and since then it's continued to sort of be the gold standard for the parks that they have here in Ireland. So we're looking across Dublin's 4 local authority zones, seeing how each one has implemented what are called nature-based solutions for climate change adaptation and mitigation. We know climate change is already happening. Some of the effects are already being felt. One of the most severe within Ireland and Dublin will be the flooding. We think that seeing things like this that help capture water when it floods during the winter rainy season are really beneficial for the surrounding area.
This is like the epitome of a nature-based solution, because if you're filtering water, after rainfall or whatever, you can get all sorts of pollutants from fields where they use fertilizer or anything. You can put in something like this, and with a wetland like this, you get, all this great biodiversity. You've got a nice space to be around. You get, fantastic wind, and it looks good. And it costs a little bit more, but then the benefits last for much, much longer.
As we can see with this area, they've intentionally left it unmowed, and a lot of these wildflowers will grow naturally. So some of this stuff is planted with natural species, but others actually just grow by themselves.
Being able to study climate change here in Ireland and being able to do it with Irish students has definitely provided, great examples of how we are similar and how we're different. Because here, their government is a lot more focused on climate change as a pressing issue, but at the same time, when you get to the local level, the city councils, they run the same way. The people run the same way when it comes to public comment at a town hall meeting. And so the public policy is pretty similar, even if they have slightly different priorities.
I think it's really important that parks continue to be sort of built to this standard in which it still has the public amenities, but also the ecosystem and the climate is really a focal point of how they built and planned and constructed this park.
It is, such a unique experience to get to go somewhere else where things are similar, but you can see another way of living and another way of, not just how they run their parks, but how they run their cities, their towns, their food, their culture. And studying politics and climate change, it's very important to understand the different ways we can try to combat the crisis that's ahead of us, and being able to look at that in Ireland is fantastic.